And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two. And regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good. So we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Josiah Gray.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And the righty deals. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Ryan Reynolds here. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back. Back, gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other in the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the base of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, man aboard. Here's Rowdy Tellez. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Outside. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. And ball 4, 2 aboard. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Out towards right center field. Garrett makes his way towards it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
That is good. The right fielder.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Andrew McCutchen.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And a foul ball. And a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Way out front for strike 2.
Full count.
Cruz over at second. Telez over at first with 1 away. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Wouldn't chase that time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Popped up, and the infield fly is caught. And the batter will be the shortstop.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy, towing the slab in today's game, Johan Oviedo.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates up by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
No.
Just missed. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. Gray back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Robles makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The wind and the pitch.
Hard ball.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Doubled his first time up. That misses. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now 1-1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's a high chopper. And he takes it himself for the out. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hayes.
Up the middle, jumps, throws, That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Another look at this two-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. The line of the pitch. And that one is inside ball one. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Right through there for a strike. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The Nationals down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That one hit to right. Gets under it. Looks it away for the out. 2 down. Now, Ildemaro Vargas. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
Throw over to Tellez, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one almost got him. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Davis stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Aguero now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
One strike.
This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. And that's in the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 outs. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Trevor Williams.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. Line drive, base hit right field. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
He was all over that one. Can't handle an up-and-in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar, because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Out. They limit the damage here. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we're back. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The pitch.
Victor
That one in there across the letters.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, C.J. Abrams. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
This one in the air, under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away down. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. Up the middle, Aguero. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's going to be Jack Sawinski. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Well, the one positive, if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. You can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball. Get out of the inning with a double play.
Davis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Pirates up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the go. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now it's the shortstop.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to. And the release point was a little bit off as well.
Bounce to the left side. Tags the runner. And that's 2. No runs, no base. Back here in Nationals Park. Digging in, Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Nationals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Reynolds going back on this one. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. It just got out of here. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ruiz Ruiz batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. Warning track, wall, and you can catch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
So up next, Luis Garcia doubled in his first AB. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Well struck, right field. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike one. One out and a runner at second. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man on second, two down. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike two.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Williams back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So they're at the corners now. Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Williams throws to first. McCutchen back easily. Right-handed reliever. Comebacker to the mound. To second, Abrams. On to first, double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 8-2.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Two outs. Base knock center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's out to center field. Gets down, base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He scores, and it's 9-2.
That's 3 singles in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And it's fouled away. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball almost got him there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Rips one to right. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now 10-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, sort of.
Jordan Weems takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Davis stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just missing there. 2 and 2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 3 and 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Victor Robles. Fought off foul.
Well, these Nats just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Abrams in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. McCutchen makes a nice running catch. Stone Garrett the next to hit. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Righty to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
High fly ball, right field. On his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
The batter, number 15.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, O'Neal Cruz. 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. That one hammered center field. Robles going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Bucks 10. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. The wind of the pitch. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Throw over to Tellez. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Joey Gallo. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Just missed there. Ooh. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. Now Mount visit coming, and with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Johan Oviedo departs, and he really had to grind it out, but he does leave with the lead. New arm of the mound in a moment. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
Now, compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ruiz in the box again, takes a strike. And that one ripped into right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Gallo, the lead runner, out at second. Ruiz at first, 1 gone. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And the righty deals. The other way, fair ball. Around third, and that rolls into the corner. 1 run across.
Well done, drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
The pitch. Up the middle, Aguero. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
1-2.
That's inside.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
At the belt and fires. And strike two. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Nationals 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 3.
Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Tanner Rainey appears to be getting loose. Floro getting cranked up as well. That one not close. 1-1.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. In the air out to center. Robles sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Sawinski, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Hayes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. There's a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Vargas tosses to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Contreras checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside and create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Rainey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball.
The Pirates up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Not even close there. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Robles on the move. And there are 2 down. Man at first, Ryan Reynolds will hit next.
Ryan Reynolds.
And there's the strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Gallo ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Washington, D.C. Now the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ryan Barucki into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The lefty fires. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
To the right side. Tellez takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball popped up. Aguero makes the grab and there's 2 gone. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning as his second hit of the day. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro. This is his 3rd time out this year. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. The wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Floro, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is outside. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan up and loosening in the pen. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
In the air, right field, Garrett. Under it. He's got it. And that is that. No runs. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Drifts towards it. And there's one down. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground to short. Zips it across.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Last chance for the Nats in this one. And here is C.J. Abrams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2. This could end it. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors, they left 14 runners on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.